everyone. We are on our way to duck camp. It's 5:49 in the morning, and I believe we've been driving for a little bit here, so roughly another 3 hours and we should be there. So far I've seen a nice buck. I didn't get a for sure count on the antlers, but I think it was maybe a 6 or an 8 pointer. 33 degrees. That is cold. Alright, we made it up to camp. I stopped and had a little conversation with Dad, and now I'm just down here dumping off the canoe so I can start unloading everything. Dad says there's 0 rice out there, so it should make a nice, easy paddle in the morning. Normally we have to fight through quite a bit of the rice, but this year hopefully it'll be smooth sailing.
I find myself a spot between space and time. Everything I know, yeah, it's got to go. And I wonder to myself, why even try sometimes?
Alright, here we are. Just got to mow down a little bit of the grassy stuff and get all set up. Found myself a girl.
She found me. It's Oklahoma brown, all that is around. I fell in love with you, would you fall in love with me, please too? You're my piece of pie, words I can't deny. Fell in love with me, fall in love with we, please do. Found myself a girl, or should I say she who once found me. Found myself a girl, or should I say fall on me now. Now I'm not getting low. If you fall on me now, now I'm not getting low anymore. And all my cigarettes,
On my way in today, I picked up this can of stuff.
if I had a choice, I'd be there for you too.
I'm gonna waterproof this thing quick.
I found myself a girl, should I say she who once found me. I found myself a girl,
Oh yeah.
should I say
It's nice because it has.
she
The other one's
found
nice
me.
too, but this one here has a back. So it's kind of cool, like you throw a blanket right there.
Oh, yeah. This is smaller than the other one?
The other one's 9 by 7, and I don't know what this one is. It's definitely.
6 by 9. So, yeah.
I think it works better with the cot. You know what I mean? Because the
Oh,
cot,
yeah. Do you put a cot in there?
you know,
Oh, yeah.
cot, and I got my heater and stuff.
Should be good.
Yeah.
You could have almost picked this up and put it over it that night.
Oh yeah. I could bring a tarp just in case.
Yeah.
But I haven't had it out. Got our tent put up. We got the canopy up with the Christmas lights. I think the Christmas lights are nice because they're not too bright and they pull like no voltage at all. Let's go up. And then we got the fire going at Grandpa's camp. Grandpa's is just over there grabbing some wood or something, I think. And I think we got enough of a fire here where you can have some lunch finally, so that'll be nice. I brought up your favorite chair. Did your shirt get wet?
No, this morning I hopped over on that stand.
Oh, okay.
Because you see, it wasn't rain until I got out there.
Of course.
When we were sold to the other house, when the people left, we could have it left. And there was 3 bicycles, and I give to the neighbor guy for his kids. And I found 3 chickens. I even had a meat them.
Really?
And then I had 3 of these shorts here, because they're all in a box and drum.
Really? Huh.
It even smells good. Three of them were sitting like by flowing. The guy that said, I told you to don't fish through there in the cat. All of them were caught in the trees.
Oh no.
Yeah, so they said, well, what can we do? And the guy said, then he took out the flyer off, snip. That's it.
Alright, so we had lunch, went over and hung out with Dad for a while, and then we ended up going grouse hunting. We didn't have any luck. And now it's starting to rain, but I'm gonna run and grab some firewood from Chris's camp and get that because it's pine. And I need to get some more firewood for tonight and the rest of this weekend, but it's starting to rain, so I'm going to keep you guys under the canopy here and go and grab that wood quick. It's raining out pretty good. I wanted to get this heater put in here. I had the rain fly against the sides and some of the water hit this lower seam and leaked in here, so I got the fly taken out. And I just want to see how this does in here. Should heat it up pretty nice. Yeah, so that's good. I'll take some paper towels and I'll get the water out of here, but it's going to be a pretty wet night, that's for sure. Wait for me! What's going on in here? Salvation. I don't know how long this is supposed to go for.
I was going to look at my phone and see it.
Well, it started really raining while I was hanging out with Dad. I'm gonna go check on my tent. Look at the water in the road. Uh-oh. Lights are still on, so the generator is still going. Alright, check out the tent here. See if we have any new leaks. Oh, we're good. Awesome. I'm gonna grab my cotton stuff and bring it in here. Alright. There's a pretty decent sized rain cloud that's just gonna kind of go over us in the next few hours, so I want to try to get it set up as I can, because it might rain all night, I don't know. Just a little bit of a base layer here. One sleeping bag. We open up this sleeping bag here. And then we put our second sleeping bag in. There we go. I don't know how, each one of these bags are probably rated for like 30 degrees, and I don't know if it stacks it, so now it's good down to 0 or whatever, but it's definitely the nice warm time when you do that.
We're just hanging out.
How was your drive, Sarah?
Oh, it was fine. There was a little bit of traffic when I first started out, but it went away pretty fast.
What's my dad doing?
What's that?
What's my dad doing?
He ate his food, and then we were sitting there and his tent made a weird noise. I thought one of the tent legs broke or something, but all that water had pooled up on one of the sides.
Oh.
And it was like this giant thing, and then I was like holding on to it. I'm like, can you like push from the inside? He did. I was in the wrong spot, so I got completely soaked.
Did you?
Oh. But it's alright. I was supposed to make some specialty meal tonight. I'm giving up on it.
What do you got instead? What's your backup?
Burgers.
Oh,
which
that's...
is tomorrow's lunch, but I'll flip-flop them.
Yeah.
My stomach's hitting my backbone. I can't eat this. In our fire, I was trying. Grandpa busted out the lighter fluid. And it just won't go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But he was able to heat his food up on his propane stove. So.
Oh, he was. I figured if I had to, I would just take that in there, and I have stew meat and Polish sausage and hot dogs and sliced potatoes, canned sliced potatoes. I could have just fried it all up, and I even bought up a couple cans of mushrooms. Could have had a nice little. Might do that for lunch.
Isn't he usually up later than this anyway?
Yeah, you did.
So these here are some Country Hearth, unsliced for freshness, with an expiration date of I don't know if you guys will be able to read it, but October 3rd. You also might be able to see that they got mold on them already. Today's Friday. We opened these up Wednesday when we had my wife's grandparents over for the day, and somehow they got mold. So I had to have, I didn't want burgers for dinner, and I definitely love bread, so that's a little bit too bad, but that's alright. We'll make a fancy lunch tomorrow and a fancy dinner. Alright everyone, campfires died down. Just kind of a rainy night. Not much to report, I guess. We do have to run in the woods and turn off the generator. So let's run and do that quick. You guys can come with me. Like the sound. Works nice though. It's nice to have a little bit of power, and sounds like next year we'll have, I think Grandpa might run like a light that goes right into his tent, and if I can get a longer extension cord, or maybe Dad wants to bring up like 100 or 200 feet of it, we'll run a line all the way over to his camp too, and then he can have power to charge things, and just kind of a nice little luxury to have sometimes. Especially when we're up here filming, you gotta have power when you're filming. Go through camera batteries and everything so fast. I'm gonna tuck in here and gotta pack my duck bag. I suppose I should grab some shells. It's got a bunch of things I kinda have to do here. Morning everyone. I had a pretty uneventful sleep. And yeah, just getting up. Getting dressed. It's slightly raining out, so I think I'm gonna put on my rain gear, pants and jacket, and we'll head out. I'm gonna switch though from the camera here to the GoPro, so alright, hopefully we get some ducks. Won't be right. What's going on? Are you sinking down fast? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're there. 1, 2, 3.
How do you like where you're at?
I'm good. I'm good if you're good. Good and stable here. Alright. I'm telling you, if we brought out a chunk of plywood, just like a 2 foot by 8 foot piece, and just like threw it on here, you just stand.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
Yeah, that'd be the way to do
I
it.
bet you that's what they do.
You think so?
Yeah.
It definitely looks like they stand in there. Alright. Son of a biscuit. I'll just throw them. We'll just chuck them. They make it if they make it. If they don't.
We'll just keep them near here so they near this.
Oh, this one has water in it. Oh wow, 3 all up there. Yeah, I'll throw it in my line if that's alright.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with it.
Yep. I see we got one. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get it. I'll try. Yeah. It's gonna land. It was gonna land and then it got back up again. Yeah. Did I tell you about these muck boots and how I like almost ruined them day one? Yeah, you might have to help out, Sarah. So I bought these boots and then they're like Arctic something or another. They're for wintertime. But they're nice because they're neoprene, so they're really waterproof. But like the first day I had them, we went to the store in the morning, we came back, we had lunch, and then Sam and Rose took a nap. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna run out and I'm gonna mess with my ice auger. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hop in the back now. So it'll wait, right?
I know, I can't stand up. So.
Yeah, there's like a hole there. Ow. Oh. So then I'm out messing with the auger. It fires up. I had put brand new blades on it. And when it fires up, it's spinning and it hits my top of my boot and cuts a huge gash in it. So I was thankful because if I had my normal boots on, my foot would have been sliced open. Sounds like it's on the bridge. Okay, ready? Yep. But on the flip side, like destroyed my brand new boots. Luckily, it was brand new blades, so it was a clean cut, and so I was able to just get some what was it, super glue, I think, and I super glued the cut, and it's held good since. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, we gotta look to see. There might be another one. Who knows?
Oh, they're awful. I know. I had to put my face mask on. I couldn't stand it. How'd you guys do? Did you? I got a goose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I blew it on another goose.
Good. Wow, what's in this thing? A bunch of shells? Water. There's a lot of water in there. Where's that from?
Up here. Oh, that's well, I was watching. Don't work.
Oh, of course.
Oh.
Person, can that's not so dark. Whenever it goes on the afternoon.
No.
Oh, yeah.
They had ever seen that ad for T.S. Hilton, this hunter, and it's sitting on the dining room table. Well, put just a little, you had a hamburger on here, so that would be enough. So I'm going to put it on a sandwich.
Oh yeah. You want more? Because I'm not going to eat all this.
Maybe just a little more, but not much. But thank you.
Yeah.
God, look. Stop while talking.
I got him on video.
So
Tonight is steak night because it's Saturday, and this is like I think it's a New York strip. So let's get that on there.
That's thick. Whoa. I keep afraid it's gonna fall off.
It's a risk I'm willing to take. Yeah, this fire's going pretty good now.
That ain't gonna screw you up, is it?
Nope, you're good. Alright everyone, so finished our dinner. I went and said goodnight to Rose on the phone, and now we're just hanging out. Grandpa went over to say, I think he's saying his goodbyes because he'll be gone. He leaves tomorrow in the morning. But yeah, just kind of a nice weekend. It was too bad that it rained out. It rained pretty much all yesterday and most of today on and off, so it makes it a little hard for filming. But just because then we don't really do too much. It's a lot of hanging out around the campfire. But I think next year we're going to end up with the generator. I was talking with Dad. We're going to put it back here a little bit. Let me spin you guys. So kind of way back there in the woods. And then I think I'm going to try to find a low spot or kind of dig it in a little bit so it's really quiet. Put it back a few hundred feet. And then we're just going to run a line to his and a line to mine and a line to Grandpa's. We'll split it and go into Grandpa's. And that way it's really easy with the whole filming part. We can charge everything and just makes it easier, but it does have to be so far back that you won't hear it. So I don't know, extension cords are, I guess, cheap when it comes to stuff like that. We'll just run it so far back there you won't be able to hear it, but that'll be nice because then you can have the ability to charge stuff, have some lights, and to run that generator is super cheap compared to those 1 pound propane bottles. Even if you refilled them yourself, it takes, that generator idling burns very little fuel. So, but it was good. I wanted to run that generator a little bit. Winter's coming, and that's going to be my backup for running the furnace and stuff like that, because up where we live now we'll probably run out of power quite a bit. So hopefully not, but just in case, I wanted to put some hours on that thing to burn some fresh fuel through her. I think we got just enough firewood here. Got what's on the fire and a little bit more there to keep us going. But I said it last year and I know I'll say it tomorrow, but this is camp, and when I come back tomorrow, Grandpa's stuff will all be gone. He'll be packed up and heading home, and then it doesn't feel like camp. It doesn't feel like there's any life to the place once Grandpa leaves. He's my camping buddy, so I'd like to get a good shot of it.
Yeah, that happened a couple of times. Well, once I was by a church. I think the very best was the little kids are so innocent, you know, and so healthy, but that was when I bought them ice cream cones. Gee, I just...
You bought him ice cream cones?
Yeah, that was in the nail. But anyway, in the center, it was really a Mexican place. In the center of the town, they had it was called, I don't know, like a park area. It was just all stone on the floor. Right in the center, they had a stage where you could sit there, and they'd have little ladies. But anyway, I walked through the behind, you know, like I'm out of this 400-year-old church. Yeah, and so I walked across, and there was a guy there, like friends, like you know, I get a car, and he was just sitting in the center when they had the stage outside the roof, and so he was just sitting there. He had come up, and I told the guy, I said, "You're gonna give him candy?" And so he said, and he pointed, and over on all the houses around this thing, he pointed, and there was a woman there, peeked around the corner to had her eye, to be sure nothing happened to her kid, because here's a guy that they didn't know. Anyway, I bought him this ice cream cone, and he took off his little their ass was running, and then this guy with young ice cream, someone said, this will be a good day for him. And that kid then come out with, I think, every kid in town. And when you look, you'd see, I looked at the mother and pointed, and you'd see her shake her head. And so these kids all come out, and I was sitting, and they come and sit by me and want to get up. The other one would come, but they, I mean, I don't know how many ice cream, but I emptied out his truck. And these kids were there, and they were just smiling, and I couldn't understand them, but most of them, they come and sat after they got ice cream. And all of a sudden, nice guy, you know.
Yeah.
But they come and most of them, then they rub their hand.
Huh.
And then when I told the guy to tell him, you're out of ice cream. And he said, no, it's better anyway. He's getting closer to supper. So then he said something. Those kids all went to their families, and I looked over there. Almost all of my mothers were waving, and I told this guy, I said, hey, I'm not coming here tomorrow. because that empty almost made me broken. Yeah, that screaming guy said, yeah, you can come tomorrow, I'll be here. And I said, yeah, I bet you will be.
He's going home to have
was
steak and
probably
lobster.
The best, time I can remember, because all these kids, they were coming, they'd lean against me, and they would sit closer. They'd sit there and look up at me, and that green guy, because they looked up and they didn't understand me, but they knew that word.
Yeah.
I just went and boom, they were over so fast, and then someone else would drop in.
Oh.
And afterwards, the guy said, this is something they'll remember the rest of their life.
Oh, yeah.
Because, and he said, so will him. He just completely emptied out his But to those kids are so innocent.
Still moving. I don't think it's moving anymore. Be nice. This is a good spot. Oh. Okay, everyone. Had a good morning. Got 4 ducks. I'll show you guys those in a minute. Like I said yesterday, camp just doesn't feel like camp without Grandpa here. So we're gonna get rolled up, and everyth's wet, so I don't really have to package any of it. It's all gonna have to be laid out, dried out. Just pretty much have to stuff it in the van. But yeah, nice morning though. The sun actually came out, and it's really nice. So let's get packed up and start heading